Welcome to our surprising trip to Belgium. You think of France, you think of Germany, you think of all these neighbouring countries, perhaps never Belgium, but maybe you will after this video. It was winter in England, so quite a bumpy start, but as soon as you're in the air, lovely and smooth through the clouds. Only in the air for 45 minutes from the UK, but look how dark it gets at this time of year. As soon as we got there, headed to what is a magical place. I mean, I'm grateful to have visited many town squares around the world, including places like Venice. I'd say the one in Brussels, probably the most beautiful. It really is amazing. So much so I had to get a waffle straight away, of course. Next day we went and looked at some cities around Belgium. We took a guided tour. This one is Bruges, another beautiful place. The place you're looking at right now, these white buildings, they're still occupied by ladies. This community was set up hundreds of years ago to protect the women that were sort of out of wedlock, which had to be done, I suppose, back in those days, but still ladies still live there. Everywhere you look in Belgium is another building, another piece of architecture that just really makes you feel that this place was built with love. It's just beautiful. I mean, it's interesting, but just so beautiful. I highly recommend it. I mean, this has no filter on it. It looks like a movie shot in the evening. Next from Bruges, you went to Ghent. See the little yellow glow on the left-hand side there? That's this sign just to kind of let you know you've arrived. Some churros for Ava, which was a bit of a mistake. Sugar that later on. Soaking up a Christmas market. The music, the smells, the sounds, even the rain added to the atmosphere of being in a beautiful place. Next day was Atomium. That silver building in the background you just saw. These are the tubes that in an escalator you go between to the spheres which host different art installations. Looks futuristic. It's actually built, I think, in the 1940s or 50s. This installation was View from My Window. See all the pictures on the right-hand side there. Very humbling experience. Made you think about yourself and the place in the world, or at least it did for me. Next was a place I enjoyed way too much. Little Europe. As it sounds, loads of little versions of European landmarks. Beautiful. Interesting. We did some Belgian chocolate making, which of course you've got to do while you're in Belgium. To our second Christmas market of the day. Highly recommend the Brussels Christmas market. Ava, of course, the churros were kicking in round about now. We had a lot of fun. This was a great end to a great trip. 8 p.m. every evening in the town square. Same one I showed you at the beginning of the video. They do a beautiful light show. Really puts you in the Christmas spirit. Really is an amazing place. I highly recommend it. Before you know it, on the way home, nice smooth trip on the way back. A wonderful time. I'd definitely be back to Belgium. I highly recommend it, and I hope this has given you an item for your bucket list.